Hi, I'm Danny Andrews. I'm 34 years old. I'm also the fish and rice cakes guy. This is a day in the life of me, 18 years after the meme. This is my bar. We've got karaoke, we've got beer fridge there, we've got wine coolers and fridges on this side. This is where the party happens. We've also got this. Let's run out. I'm from Barrow-in-Furness, and I was always known as Little Danny. When I was 15, I went to the gym, and I came back after the 6 weeks holiday. Someone said, "All right, big lad," and I loved it. From that, I started competing. So from 15 years old, I won the under 18s Mr. Britain and lots of local shows and stuff. And then I get a phone call off the BBC, and it's like, "We want to do a documentary on your life." And then the documentary came out. Back then, there was no memes or anything like that. It didn't go viral until about 2 or 3 years later. And then people were saying, "You're a meme," but I hated it. It was like, oh God, the amount of anxiety. I used to be laughed at. When I didn't go out there looking for viral fame, and it's thrown upon you, and it's not a positive thing. It's not like a sporting achievement or I've done this. It's because I look stupid. So it impacted me hugely. Even on my dating life. Oh, you're the fish and rice cakes guy. Wouldn't hear from him. I was 16 to 17 on the documentary, right? But I look older than I do now. I think because I look like a 35-year-old man then. But when you think of it, it was a little 16-year-old. First time on with a camera in his face asking what he eats. I get why it's funny, and I get why people laugh at it, because they think this guy, there's something up with him. He's eating 2 things, and he makes it look so hard. It goes in waves, viralness. So it'll go viral for a couple of days and everyone's tagging you. So what I'd do is I'd come off Facebook back then. It was even before Instagram. So I'd come off it, and then I'd go back on once it had calmed down, because like literally it'd give me pure anxiety in my stomach. Like I'd be like, oh my God. I have a creatine coffee, 5 grams of creatine in my coffee before I train, in my fish and rice cakes cup. I don't bother with those pre-workouts because I'm crazy enough without them. So my typical diet now, 8 o'clock in the morning, I'll have 6 eggs. At 12 o'clock, I'll have 4 chicken thighs, and then at 3 o'clock, I have 2 chicken legs. So after work, about 5:30, I'll have 2 burgers, maybe 2 fried eggs, maybe a bit of cheese. I'll go to the gym, and then when I finish the gym, just before I go to bed, I have a piece of steak, and then that's it for the day. My lifestyle, I think it's all about balance. I'm gonna look like a freak, aren't I? When I went on first dates, everyone was like, "Oh my God, have you seen him now?" And the narrative had changed to "look at him now." So I kind of liked it. I recreated the fish and rice cakes video not so long ago. At 12 o'clock, I'll have fish and rice cake. 11 million views. Some people said he's had plastic surgery. I'm like, no, I was 16 at that video. I've just aged. I competed all natural. When I got to like 18, I went on the dark side. I started with whatever I could get my hands on from just lads in the gym. And because I had not a lot of money and not a lot of knowledge, it wasn't like there was today. There was a couple of forums, and there was a big encyclopedia that you used to share between your friends to get all the knowledge from. But I didn't have PCT, which is post-psychotherapy, which you're supposed to take after you took a course. I just carried on taking all these hormones, and I got every side effect under the sun, all for bigger biceps. I had gynecomastia, which is bitch tit, as they call them in the gym. So I had to have surgery to get rid of it. And then my fertility, I have to have IVF. So I've frozen my sperm now. I had the spots, everything. Totally not worth it. Well, I do a bit of powerlifting now, so I'm training for more performance rather than aesthetics. I think people have preconceived ideas of me, especially when I meet a girl as well. I've got to prove to her before I even met her that I'm not a dickhead, because I think I must look like a dickhead. So if you asked me 2 years ago, would you want to erase the fish and rice cake video from everyone's minds? I'd say yes, delete it. I wish it never happened. But the last 2 years, I've kind of embraced it. I've now turned it into a positive, and I want to create a business out of it, and I want to create the world's best rice cake. Because seeing as I'm known as a fish and rice cakes guy, I want to now create the world's best rice cake. So I'm turning a negative into a positive. So hopefully one day I can get something good out of it, because one person that uploaded the video, he got £66,000 off YouTube. I've not had anything. Just